This is the year that you're finally going to start that YouTube channel that you've been wanting forever. Yes, you, I am talking to you. Okay, that was a little bit cheesy, but I do actually have somebody in mind that has been telling me for years that they want to start a YouTube channel. So when I say you, I actually mean them and you. So let's talk about the 10 reasons that you should start a YouTube channel. Before I get started, I know that that person that I am thinking of does watch my YouTube videos. And so if you think that you're the person I'm talking about, leave a comment in the comment section below because I would love to know that I'm talking about you. If you're new here, my name is Alicia Shelby, and you're probably asking yourself, why do I care what she has to say about whether or not I should start a YouTube channel? Well, I have worked on over 4,000 YouTube videos and helped over 30 different entrepreneurs start and grow a channel. So although our channel here is pretty new, we've decided to jump in and take the leap ourselves because we've seen how powerful this tool can be. We have a lot of experience helping people grow their channels, and we've just seen how incredibly powerful this tool can be for marketing your business. Reason number one, people are already looking for the knowledge that you have. I think it took me a long time to dive in and start my own channel because I did have some fear. I was afraid that nobody would care what I have to say. I was like, yeah, I know how to make videos. Yeah, I know how to grow a YouTube channel, but like nobody really cares, right? And then I started having my friends who are business owners call me, hey, how do I do this? Hey, how does this work? And to me, because it's something that I do every single day, I thought, oh, that's just like common knowledge, right? And then I sort of realized, I was like, oh yeah, I've actually spent, the last 10 years learning how all of this works and spending every single day doing it and figuring it out and understanding it, that the knowledge that I do have isn't just common knowledge. It's very specific and special to me and my experiences. So if you're thinking to yourself like, I don't really have anything that important to talk about, nobody really cares what I have to say, you're absolutely wrong. There's something that you know that people want to understand and want to get to know better. And what better place to do that than on a YouTube channel where you can spend the time educating and giving value to people. Reason number two is credibility. At the beginning stages of building your channel, the growth can be a little slow. It takes a little bit of time for YouTube to notice you and partner with you and kind of, put you out to the world and see that you're a serious creator. But that doesn't mean that you have to spend the first few months just like twiddling your thumbs and going like, okay, I'm just waiting. There's a lot of things that you can do and that you can use your channel for in the meantime to make it valuable to you. A really great way to utilize those videos is if you have a client email you or give you a call or text you or something, a question, you're like, hold on a second, let me just send you this quick video that explains and answers your question in a really beautiful and powerful way. Video doesn't lie. So if you're putting out a lot of content, it's going to be really easy for people to see very quickly if you know what you're talking about or if you're just kind of BSing your way through the video. I have definitely seen creators who you're like, do they even really know what they're talking about or they just like to listen to themselves speak? And it's easy to maybe BS your way through a 5-minute phone conversation, but if you're putting out 5 15-minute videos on whatever your expertise is, you're not gonna be able to just kind of make things up without people realizing that you're making things up. Of course, people do it, right? But I think people are smart enough to kind of catch on and go, I don't think that person really knows what they're talking about. Reason number three is that you're creating a really amazing library of content. Content that showcases who you are, showcases your knowledge, that you can use in a lot of different ways. One of which I already mentioned was that you can send out those videos to clients when they have a question. You can repurpose that content. And that leads me into reason number four, which is that you can take this long form content and then you can cut it into smaller segments and utilize it across many different platforms. So you take your 10-minute video, you turn it into, 6 to 8, 30 to 60-second segments that you can use on Instagram and TikTok. So now you're shooting a video once and you're using it in many different places. Reason number five, a lot of your content will be evergreen. Now, there are exceptions to this, right? If you're wanting to do a channel that's like talking about what's going on in the world today, then it won't necessarily pertain to what's happening 5 years from now. But a lot of channels, what you're going to do, especially if it's something where you're marketing your business, is you're going to make content that will still stand a few months from now, a few years from now. Things might change a little bit, but it won't change so drastically that if somebody finds your video, 5 years from now, that main message won't still stand. Like I mentioned, it can take time to grow your channel. But what's really great is that after you've had the channel for a few months or a few years, then those videos that you made on day one are going to continue to grow. They don't just stop. You don't just lose that video. So maybe on day one, it gets 10 views, right? But then 5 years from now, it's still getting 10 views a day, or it's getting 2 views a day, or it's getting 1,000 views a day. Like the amount of views, is going to vary from person to person. But the idea is that somebody can easily still find that video at any point and still watch it and be able to add growth to your channel and potentially become a customer or a client. Reason number 6 is that YouTube is a really powerful marketing tool. With our clients and with ourselves, we'll use YouTube as a way to generate leads. There are a lot of different ways to actually monetize on YouTube. The most common that people know is that you get money from ad revenue. So you partner with YouTube, and then every time somebody watches an ad on your video, you get paid for it. But that's not the only way. And we do have other videos that do go into a lot more detail of how you can monetize with YouTube. So check out this one right here. That leads me to reason number 7, which is that you can grow your market internationally with digital products. When I say that you can use it as a lead generator, you can bring people to your current products. But if you're like a brick and mortar business, for example, you can create other products that allow you to reach a much larger audience, whether that be a local audience or even international. You can create digital products like courses and ebooks or webinars that allow you to really expand your business into an entire different market of people that you wouldn't be able to normally reach if you're only marketing to the people that are like within your vicinity that can come to your brick and mortar type business. Reason number 8, improve your on-camera and video skills. Video is not going anywhere. It's been around for a long time, and over the last 10, 15, 20 years, it's really, really blown up with social media. Video might scare you. I think it scares a lot of people, and a lot of people shy away from it because they're just not quite sure how to use it. But if you aren't willing to kind of move past that fear and try it out and allow yourself to be bad at it and get better at it and jump into it, then I think you're going to get left behind. It's kind of that idea of when computers came out and a lot of people were like, I don't need to worry about that. And then, you have to go over to your grandparents' house and show them how to connect to the internet because they just were never able to figure it out. I think video it kind of has that same effect where it's not going anywhere. It's going to be such an important part of business. It's already such an important part of business, but it's only going to, become more important that you need to learn it or you're going to get left behind. Reason number 9, it can really open up a lot of doors for people. We have seen with some of our clients some of the opportunities that they've been able to get by having a successful channel. We have clients that are able to really create any type of partnership with people because they can go, hey, I have this channel. It has a lot of subscribers. People are interested in me. They're interested in what I have to say. They're interested in my product. I have a platform. I have a voice. Do you want to do business together? And people will jump on that so fast. We have a client who is just an absolute star businesswoman. She's so talented. She's so good at what she does. And one of my favorite things about her is how creative she is. Anytime we talk about anything, she's like, there's a business in that. There's a business in that. Like she's so business minded and she thinks so creatively about how to just take things and utilize them in the smartest ways. She's always finding ways to make money. And I think that's something that when you have a channel and you start to see some growth and you start to see some power in it, if you can think that same way, you can go so far beyond just, I have a successful channel that brings me leads that I get ad revenue from every month. She's found really smart ways to utilize her channel and make relationships with other successful entrepreneurs, give them a voice on her channel, use her platform, and then go, okay, let's partner. Let's do something together outside of this. And so, you know, YouTube just has so much power that maybe people don't always realize. My final reason I think is actually really cute. We have a client who has started their YouTube channel. They have this really amazing business where they help people, you know, figure out how to work better together. They figure out how to help people mature and grow and have better relationships and build better relationships in both their personal and their professional lives. He spent a lifetime building this business, and he has all these ideas and he knows how it all works, and he has these presentations. And he said to me the other day, he said, what I think is really cool is that these videos can kind of be my legacy, that all this stuff that I have inside of me that I've been teaching my family, and I've been helping other businesses, and I've been helping, you know, people really understand how to have better relationships. Like, my family will have these videos of me long after I'm gone. And I just love that. I think it's really great if you have a message, if you have something that can help the world in any way, whether it's me trying to help people be more comfortable on camera or understand how to do YouTube or something like that, or what his mission is. I think it is really cool to kind of have this legacy of video that you get to leave behind. I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, all right, Alicia, you convinced me. I need to start a YouTube channel pronto, but I don't know how to do a lot of it. So I'm right there, but I'm still a little confused how I get started. We do have a full course that you can get that goes through the entire A to Z process of pre-production to production to post-production to how to build funnels and have that back-end marketing in place. You can get that in the description box below. Just click the link. We are your video allies. You have got this. We've got your back, and we cannot wait to see what kind of content you create.